stretch session. You don't need any equipment, all you need is your mat. So we can start lying down on the mat there. Just bringing your right leg into your chest. You can grab it with your hands, both hands. Pull the leg a little bit across the body, slightly to the left side. You're going to try and keep that left leg fairly straight, and then really pulling the leg in. You want to get a nice stretch out in the right glute. Throughout the stretching, you can just keep your breathing completely relaxed, or imagine you breathing into the area that we're stretching. So if we're stretching the glute, try and send the breath to the glute. Release it just a little bit, and then pull that leg across again. Just stretch it out in the glute, keeping your shoulders relaxed, keeping your chin in. Releasing it just slightly. Last one, pulling that leg across and just stretching it out. Holding it there, get a nice stretch out in that glute. And then releasing it back down. Other side, we can swap over. Pulling the leg in, tilting a little bit over to the right side now. So you want to take it across the body, but without lifting the hip off the floor. So you still keep the hip on the floor, the other leg nice and straight and away. Releasing it slightly. We just do two more. Pulling that leg across, keeping that breathing nice and relaxed. Releasing it slightly. Last one, drawing the leg across, just giving it a stretch out, holding it there. And then releasing it back down. The legs bent, feet can be on the mat, just about hip width. Take your arms out to the side, sort of to a T position, in line with the shoulders, and bring it a little bit lower down. Cross your right leg over the left leg so they're on top of one another. If you're flexible enough, you can actually hook the right foot underneath the left leg if you have the flexibility. Let the legs just tilt over to the left side, and your head can go a little bit to the right side. Keep your arms relaxed, keep your shoulders relaxed, especially your right shoulder. That shoulder will want to lift off, keep it on the ground. Inhale, bring it back to the center for a second. We just do two more, tilting it over. Let the legs hang heavy. So you want to feel it stretching all on the right side of the body, in the right oblique, maybe down the back. And then again, send the breathing to the side you're trying to stretch. Inhale, bringing it back to the middle. One more, just tilting over. Let the legs hang as heavy as you can. The arms relaxed, the shoulders relaxed. Just keeping it there. And then slowly bring it back to the middle. Other side, we can swap over. So crossing over, and then letting the legs tilt over to the right side. The legs just heavy. Your head can go a little bit to the left. Relaxing the arms, relaxing the shoulders. Inhale, bringing it back to the center for a second. And then tilting over again. Just giving it a nice twist in the spine. Specifically stretching a bit more in the lower back. Hold it there. Inhale, bringing it back to the center. We do one more, just tilting over, giving it a stretch out. Hold it. The arms and shoulders nice and relaxed. And then bringing it back to the middle, uncrossing the legs straight along the mat. We can reach your arms to the ceiling there. Just going to come up into a sitting position. So coming up with your chest and then just rolling up into your sitting position. We can round your spine and reach as far forward as you can towards your feet. The legs as straight as possible. Bend your knees just a little bit and then reach it away again. You're going to feel it stretching in the hamstrings. Might stretch a bit in the back, and then again keeping that breathing completely relaxed. Bend your knees slightly and extend away again, just stretching it out, holding it there. And then coming up nice and tall, putting your hands behind you on the mat. You can have it just a little bit away from you and open your hands about as wide as the mat. Now roll your chest and shoulders open. Feel like you're trying to squeeze your shoulders at the back. Chin is in, you're looking straight ahead. Just to get a nice stretch in the front of the chest, maybe down the arms. Now round round your shoulders, round your spine as well. Your chin will go in slightly now, just flexing it. And then opening out, rolling the chest and shoulders open, rounding in the spine, just flexing it, collapsing it slightly, rolling the shoulders open, try and squeeze it at the back, and then rounding the shoulders, rounding in the spine. Last one, opening out. We're going to stay up nice and tall, shuffle your hands a bit closer to you. Then we can open the legs as wide apart as you can, just to give it a stretch in your inner thighs. We're up tall in the spine, you're stretching the inner thighs or the adductors, the knees nice and straight. The more you arch the lower back, the better that stretch is going to be. We can just bend the knees slightly and then reach it away again. Just giving it a stretch up, nice and tall. Bending the knees just a bit. Last one, extending away, rolling the chest and shoulders open. And then bend the knees slightly. Bring your soles of your feet together, the bottom of the feet together, fairly close to you. And then move your hands to your feet in front of you on your ankles. We can just round your spine and lean a little bit forward. Relax the shoulders, try to relax your knees as heavy as you can. Again, getting a stretch in your adductors, but a little bit higher up in those adductors. Sitting up tall, release it slightly, rounding again, and just reaching it forward. Shoulders relaxed, chins in. And then releasing it slightly up. Last one, leaning forward. Rounding in the spine, the shoulders relaxed, holding it there, and then lengthening back up, going onto your hands and knees, your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. You can move a little bit towards the middle of your mat there. Now your right arm underneath the body and just twisting in the spine, the shoulders out the ears, really send that bottom arm far away. So giving it a twist in your upper back and in between your shoulders in your wrong weight. Bringing it back to the middle, we go over to the other side, the arm goes underneath and through, the shoulders are out the ears. So you want to get a nice stretch right in the middle of the upper back. Bringing it back to the middle and then just push back in your rest position. And give it one more stretch out there. The arms far, the breathing relaxed. So get the breathing a little bit in the belly as well. Let it just be completely relaxed. Okay, and then we are done.